Hello and welcome to Spillfeld Ending in the Fellowship STF. I'm Wild.
And I'm Andreas, Norwegian Viking.
And today we have a Let's Play of the game Relicblade. It's a game by Sean Sutter from Metal King Studio. And we just received the second wave of Kickstarter miniatures. They are still unpainted, but the first wave is painted and we're ready to play Relicblade. And I think we'll just get right into the game.
I think
it's
so, yeah.
a short and sweet game with a few models, and I think it's best shown on the table.
I think so too. So let's get to it.
Okay, so for that. In a game of Relicblade, you play two small warbands fighting over control of a relic. It's a short and simple game. It has about 3 heroes versus 5 or 6 bad guys, usually, at least for the base game. This is the 2-player battle set. You've seen an unboxing of this about a year ago with the 4 heroes and quite a lot of more pigs. A standard game of Relicblade is played on a 2x2 feet surface, so it's quite small in scale. And a standard game is 100 points. And here you can see the force that I'm going to play. This is the path of the advocate. We'll quickly explain a card. So this is the card for the Cleric of Justice. The number in the corner, 23 here, denotes how many points it costs to recruit the character. The number 4 is the number of action dice you get when activating this character. 3 on the forward-facing arrow is the movement in inches, so it costs you 1 action dice to move 3 inches. 2 is the number of armor. These are abilities the character has. The Warhammer is a weapon, so it can be done using 1 action dice on a roll of a 4. This is the difficulty. If you get a dice with the same facing as the symbol here, the 4, it's a critical hit. You will then get extra damage. We'll get into that when it happens. If it's a success, you roll a challenge die for attack die and add the damage, and the opposite side rolls a challenge die for defense and adds their defense, and the difference is how much damage the character takes. Then have a mighty blow. This is as a little symbol, it's a magical attack, and it requires 7 to hit. So you can get focused dice, so you can roll 2 dice to attack with. You can see it does quite a bit more damage. You have Spirit Weapon. So then, on a roll of 5 you can summon a Spirit Weapon. And you can put a Spirit Weapon within 5 inches. Oh, sorry, 3 inches. These are the damage boxes, or health boxes. So when you take a damage, you cross the first one out until you are disabled when the skull symbol is crossed out. When you're disabled, you stay on the table, and there's the phases. We'll go through them afterwards, but you can get back into the game, and if you take damage while being disabled, you are removed from play. In the little book here you can see the keywords for the character, Holy and Cleric. So the cleric can only use or can use extra cards that are cleric only, like the Circle of the Ascendant. And so you need the cleric keyword to use this, or the healing prayer. It's holy, so you need to have the holy keyword to use that. The symbols on the side here are the upgrade cards. So you have tactic, so it can take one tactic upgrade, one weapon upgrade, one prepared spell, and one item. There's also one more upgrade, and that is the potion. So the cleric cannot take any potions. So for the standard game, we first assemble the groups. And these are the path of the advocates. I have the cleric of justice, I have the questing knight, and I have a wild elf druid who can either be in cave bear form or the wild elf druid form. They have different abilities in either form.
Alright, so this is my pigman. We have 3 shield pigs. One of them with a magic cudgel is my leader. The cudgel is a nice cool weapon that gives -2 to its cost. It's actually worse, but why not? It's a magic cudgel. He also carries around a health potion, and he can throw out a shield wall. So the other 2 shield pigs, one with a shield wall, one with a pig out, which means I can remove one of your models, so you cannot do something. I basically eat one of your characters.
You regain health.
And I regain health. And we have an axe pig with a pig out as well. He's very hungry. We have a soldier pig, also with pig out, so you can also eat one of your models. And lastly, we have a berserker pig with brutal charge. I think that's fitting. So it's 6 to 3, maybe 4 models on your side.
Yeah, I have 3 models. I can summon an extra hammer, or I can change into a big bear.
Yeah. So yeah, that is the participants.
We set up the play area. We have a defined 2x2 board. We have put up terrain. It says in the book that the terrain should be set up with an emphasis on fun adventure, exemplifying it with the rope bridges over lava flows. It's not safe, but awesome. So maybe in the future we'll be able to show you that. And place a relic in the middle of the table. And we will then roll a challenge die. The winner chooses any corner and places his or her character within 4 inches of the corner. So we can choose all 4 corners. And then the battle begins with the initiative phase. First we will roll a challenge die for deployments. Andreas will be using the black dice, as he's the path of the adversary and I'm the path of the advocate, and you should use the white dice.
Yep.
So the highest roll, I get a 3, Andreas get a 1, so I choose a corner and I deploy all my character within 4 inches.
So which corner would you like?
Let's see. I would like this corner.
That corner. So I deploy in this corner?
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll come back once we're deployed. Okay, so Weil has deployed his 3 mighty heroes on this side of the table. The cleric on the left, the warrior in the middle, and the druid on the far left. So on the other side there's a relic in the middle of the table as well. And on the other side, the pigs. The pigs are coming in force. Roar! The berserker pig. Nearest the middle of the table. It is just going to run forwards and roar! Charge.
Yep.
Alright. So
the game has 4 phases. Initiative phase, activation phase, and recovery phase. So we start with the initiative phase.
Yes.
We roll a challenge die and
Drop it on the floor.
dropping it on the floor.
Oh, cocked.
Reroll that. Get 3.
I get a 2.
So I start
Yep.
the game. I will choose one character to activate. And I think I will start with Questing Knight.
Yep.
Questing Knight has a gives me 4 activation dice. I will use 1 dice to use commands, which is it has a range of 8. I first declare what I will do. I then declare a target, so I give an extra dice to the, or I declare the druid as the target, and I roll commands. It's a difficulty 2+, so, and I pass it.
Yep.
So now the wild elf druid gets an extra dice.
Awesome.
I can then spend 1 action die to move. So the knight will run 3 inches up. I will then spend another dice to run over here. And I have 1 last dice, and I will spend that to run 3 as well.
So the knight advances 9 inches forwards and commands the mage, or well, druid, to do something. Alright, so next activation is mine. In an absolute frenzied state already, the Berserker Pig gives himself D3 damage to gain that many extra activations at the start of his turn. So take D3 damage, gain that many bonus action dice this activation.
Ow.
So we'll see what happens. He gets 2 bonus activations, giving him a total of 5 activation dice for this turn only. So I'm going to run, and he can go 4 inches, getting him to there. He's going to run again. Bring him over to there. He's going to run again. That's 1 inch, and then 3 more inches, getting him to there. I think I can reach this one.
Because when you end a movement within half an inch of an enemy, you have charged them, and you gain immediately 1 dice you can spend on an attack action.
So we'll see, I'll spend 1 to run.
You have 1 more dice.
I'm running past the objective, or the relic, and I'm over half an inch away from you, so I'll spend the last 1 to run again. And I'll go on this side.
Yep.
And that locks us into combat.
We're now engaged.
So I get 1 bonus die. I don't have any dice, so I can't focus or anything.
But you could either do an improvised attack, which is a standard attack, or you can do Carver with a difficulty of 4, or Gore with a difficulty of 3.
I'm running. I'm really running, so I'm just going to gore you.
You're going to Gore me.
Yeah. Gore! 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 No.
No.
I needed 3 and I got a 1. So, but impressive movement action from the Berserker.
Straight into the fray.
So, next up, who are you going to activate?
I think I will start with the Cleric.
Yep.
So the Cleric gives me 4 action dice. I will spend 1 to move 3 inches, which is the movement, and I will spend another 1 to move 3 more. I will then What will I do? I will spend 1 dice for a focus action. What that does, it gives me a focus dice that I can spend as an extra dice when I'm trying to do another action. So I will now use the spirit weapon with 1 dice, but I'll use the focus dice. It has a difficulty of 5.
Ooh, just makes it.
Just makes it. It's actually a crit, but I don't think crit does anything. But I can then immediately place the spirit weapon within 3 inches of the cleric. Which is there.
So there's suddenly a hammer floating around us. Okay.
And the hammer can immediately attack.
What?
With it has 2 actions. 2 action dice. So I'll spend 1 to focus. And I will then spend the last 1 to use the spirit hammer attack, which is a difficulty of 4 against the pig, the berserker pig, who's already taken 2 damage.
Yep.
And I will use my focus die on that. So that's success. It has a difficulty of 4, and when you roll a dice face that's equal to the picture, it's a critical hit. But when using focus dice, the focus dice has to be a crit to get the crit. So it's just a success, not a crit. So I will now roll a challenge die. I get a dice roll of 1, and I add the 3, so that's a total of 4. Andreas will then roll for the berserker pig. He gets a 6.
Wow.
And he adds the berserker pig's
1 of armor.
Armor of 1, so that's 7. So 4 minus 7 does not do any damage.
He heals himself. No. And next turn that hammer activates as a normal player, or does it always go in the cleric's activation phase?
It goes in the cleric activation. Yes, and also usually I have to spend a activation dice with the cleric to pay upkeep on the spirit weapon, but I have Hammer of Justice, and that means the upkeep is for free.
Ooh. Alright, so my next activation, I believe. I think my pigs are just going to run, or one of them at least. So I have 3 activation dice with this pig. This is my leader, the leader pig with magic cudgel. So he's going to go forwards for 1 activation dice. To there, and spend another one. Getting into there. And the last one, so he'll go 1 inch, another 1 inch, and then 2 inches forwards. Getting into there.
I then have the cave bear. No, the wild elf druid. There's not a cave bear yet. Which has 4 dice. Spending 1 to move 3 inches. I didn't see where I ended up there. Let's see. And another one. That'd be cool. I have a couple of spells, but I won't use those now. I will spend 1 to focus, and I will spend the last action die to try to get into bear form. Yep, it's a difficulty 5. Oh, and I failed. So I do not turn into a bear. I also gave myself an extra activation dice. I will then try to cast... No, I can't use Crushing Lines. It's a 4, 5, 6, 7 difficulty. That's hard to do on 1 dice. I'll then try to Windwalk on the dice I got from the Questing Knights command. It's difficulty 4.
Oh, I saw the 3 there.
So I can put the Druid within 6 inches of her position. So we can set up a charge for next round. That's actually just 5. There's a half. So there.
Okay. So activation phase for the next turn will be quite important, I think. Who gets first? Because the relic is important.
Yep.
So I'll hand the camera off to Weil, and since you have activated all your models, I can now do what I wish, basically, with the rest of them. So this pig on the far left here gets 3 activation points, and he will. He is not like all the other pigs. He will spend 1 to move there, spend another 1 to move to here, and the last one to move to here.
It's doing like a little outflanking maneuver.
Yeah, you can hear him around the corner there. So this shield pig will spend 1 to go to here, then spends another 1 to go to there, and moves with the last activation to there. Then we have a axe pig, this one. I think it's shorter to go around this way. So 1 and 2 and 3, and the final pig, 1, 2 and 3. Here comes the army, or small force.
So that is the end of the activation phase, because there's no more to activate. And then it's the recovery phase. We would then roll a die for every model that's disabled, but since the Berserker Pig and the Hammer couldn't do anything,
I think I'll have to take my 2 damage on the Berserker Pig.
Yep. So then we'll roll for initiative again.
Yep. Oh, it's a draw.
It's a draw. So we re-roll.
Oh!
It goes to the Advocates.
Advocates of good. The goody 2 shoes.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I think Weil will have a think and we'll come back. Okay, so we are back, and I think Weil has decided what to do with his druid.
Yep. So Druid will activate. I get 4 dice. I will spend 1 dice on Crushing Lines. It's regularly a difficulty of 7, but I have Druidic Focus, which then gives me a difficulty of 6. I will just spend 1 dice.
Who are you going to
try the Shield Pig?
The Shield Pig.
It has a range of 8. So this is a 6.
I think he's within
so
6
he's
inches.
within 6 inches. So on a roll of a 6.
Oh! You get it!
So.
Oh no!
So it's now a bound. It's bind and a bind 4. We'll come back to that when Andreas decides to activate that.
Yep.
But I will then roll a challenge dice for damage.
Oh.
So it has a +4. So
+4.
3 + 4, yeah.
Okay, so my Shield Pig has 2 in armor,
So
plus... Oh, it's a cocked 1.
So 6
Oh,
plus 2, that's 8. And I only do 7.
So he takes no damage from the vines, but he is stuck. Stuck for now.
So I have 3 remaining dice. I will use 1 to focus, and I will spend 1 dice to try to change into bear form again.
Bear form.
It's passed on a 6.
Yep.
I only needed a 5. So it's now turned into a bear. And the bear will then spend 1 to charge forward 5 inches.
5 inches movement on the bear.
But it's not enough.
Oh, just not enough.
So I didn't get a charge. But I do a frenzy. No, I'll have to spend a dice to do a frenzy. I don't have any. I should have frenzied before I start off.
Because that would gain you extra dice.
That's the same as
Oh,
you.
yeah, yeah.
You get take D3 damage, and I get that many activation dice.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a brutal charge as well, so I'd get another +2 damage bonus on the charge.
Well, we can just say you did that. You could frenzy first.
Frenzy first, that gives me 2 dice, so I have now 1 dice.
Yeah.
So I can then again move. And I then get 1 dice to maul. So I'll try to maul the shield pig with the cudgel.
What about the brutal thingy?
That gives
that's
me
+2 damage.
+2 damage, so it's now a +5 instead of +3. So it's cast on a 3, so I get a 6. It's passed. We then roll a challenge die. I get 2 + 5.
+2?
No, 2
yeah, that's
+ 3 + 2. So
okay, so my leader shield pig has 2 in armor. And I take 3 damage.
So it's 7 damage minus 4 armor.
So he's broken. And that doesn't do anything?
No, it's just critical damage. It's not an effect for you at the moment. I'll check off 2 damage on the cave bear. So it's nice to put these cards in sleeves, so you can just
Mark off.
Mark off. I took.
Chekhov? That's a
Chekhov.
character from Star Trek.
Yes. It is.
Alright, so I think I will have to do something with my berserker pig before he dies.
Yeah.
Will I frenzy? Because I can take myself out with a frenzy. Because he has 3 hit points remaining.
So you can frenzy yourself disabled.
Yeah, if I roll a 5+. Or I could roll a maximum of 4 and get 2 extra dice. Well, he's a berserker pig.
Yep.
He is frenzied. So let's get extra activation dice. Don't roll a 5 or 6. Oh, it's a cocked! Oh, no, come on.
All the dice are cocked.
Okay, so I get 1 extra die, and I take a damage. So he's now on 3 damage total. So I gain, I get 4 dice. So I'll focus first. Can I focus several times around? No, only once. And I can only spend 1 die on an action normally, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can only spend 1 die on one ability, except for the carver, which you can use twice.
Yeah. So I'll do carver once on your knight. So it's passed on a 4, but sadly the 4 should be there. And that would be a critical hit, but it's passed. I'll roll my damage die. I get a 1. Plus 3.
I have defense of 3, and I roll 3, so that's 6.
Yep.
So no damage.
Okay, so I will spend 1 more die. I have 2 left now. So 1 die to do a carver attack again on your knight, needing a 4. That's a 4, that's a crit.
Yeah, so that is a 1 dice crit that gives you plus 2 damage.
Yep. So let's see how much damage we can do to the knight. We get a 3, that's a total of 8.
I get a 5.
Oh!
8. Yeah. So no damage.
And the last one will be a gore, and I will turn around and gore your magical weapon.
Yep.
So let's see. No!
So as soon as the spirit weapon takes damage, it disappears. But I can summon it again. And summon it again, and summon it again, and summon it again.
But then you have to use dice for it.
That's
I
true.
was just hoping to hit because it has 0 armor, so I would do damage to it. But the Berserk Pig failed miserably.
Yeah.
So that's your activation again.
I think this the spirit weapons actually it activates separately from the cleric.
Yeah.
So I will activate the spirit weapon now.
It would have had no impact on last round at all.
No.
So
Question is, will I focus and hit the spirit dice? Yeah, I'll focus. So
Yep.
we get two dice. I will focus and I will use spirit's hammer. It's a success. It needed a 4. And then I will challenge die 2 plus 3, so that's 5. And you...
roll a 1 plus 1 in armor, so the shield pig is down.
It's disabled. Oh. We put a disabled token there.
No, the Berserk Pig, sorry.
Berserker pig, yeah. So that means the knight is no longer engaged. So it's when you are engaged, you have to roll dice to be able to move out of your enemy's reach. But since the Berserker Pig is disabled, the knight is now free to move.
But first, it's the pigs.
It's the pigs.
So
What pig do you want to start with?
I will just have to check if this is...
That's a half inch. But it's not.
No, I can't go through. Can I move inside the engagement zone?
Yep. But you are then engaged and have done a charge.
Hmm?
You have then done a charge.
No,
But you can-
if,
but you
if
can-
I'm already within the activation zone.
Yeah, you're now. He's engaged.
Yeah.
Well,
Can he move inside your activation, your engagement zone? No. So he just stands there.
he can. But he can. Oh, we'll have to check.
So my damaged leader with the magical cudgel is has his entire group nearly behind him. So what he's going to do is he has 3 dice. He will use 1 die to move, and he has a 4-inch movement. So he will move just to the back of the bear over there.
Staying inside of the of his reach.
Yeah, so not disengaging you. And I will do a... I will use my health potion, because he's severely damaged. So that's cast on a 1,
Yeah, so that's automatic.
automatic success. So
Brilliant.
it's D3 health regained. So 1, damn it. So I regain 1 health. And then he will use his final attack to, well, final die to attack you, needing a 4. No, it's a cudgel, so it is a 3+. It's a 6, so it succeeds. His gore attack is better, but he uses his magical cudgel. So, +1. Oh, 7! Ooh!
1 plus 2, so that's 3. So 4 damage.
4 damage on
So
your
that
bear.
means the bear is disabled.
Ooh! Disabled bear.
That's not good at all.
That's very good
No.
for me.
So that means the bear doesn't have any engagement swords.
So, next up it's your activation.
Yeah, I think the cleric needs to get moving.
Yeah.
Range 2. Ooh, that's not good at all. Okay, so she has 4 dice. I will spend a dice to move 3. Spend a dice to move 3. I will have to spend 1 more
To move?
to move and charge your leader.
Yep.
Well, it's probably not charged.
No, you can not charge me if you want to.
No, I will charge you, because
Yep.
I'll get a free strike.
That is true.
So I'll do the free attack first with the Warhammer. On a 4+.
Oh.
It's a success. And I'll do 6 damage.
6 damage. So my shield pig leader has 2 armor. And I get a 7, so no damage.
No. Then I have 1 more dice, and I will use that to cast Healing Prayer on the cave bear.
No!
It's cast on a 4+. I should have,
Oh, no!
but it's failed.
Well, you wouldn't have got in range if you used the dice
Yeah,
for focus.
that's it, because it's only a 2 range. So, yeah.
So I think one of my pigs will have a bear feast. So let's give a think and come back with the next activation.
So Andreas's pig,
Yeah,
axe pig, or
I will do my soldier pig. So first up, I have 3 dice, so 1 goes for moving. So we'll move him 4 inches to there. Then I will spend, I'll actually move to there. Yep. And I'll spend 1 to focus. And I will do pig out. So I will eat the bear.
there's a difficulty of 3,
Yep.
so that should be fine. Double 1, double 1, double 1.
Oh! So I eat the bear. The bear is removed from play.
Yeah.
And I regain D3 health, but I am already at full health.
Vicious.
That's very vicious.
That's not good at all.
So that leaves it to your activation.
Yeah, my questing knight. He will let's see, I will do a improvised attack on your pig.
Oh yeah.
On 4+. It's failed.
The adventures really are not up to scruff today.
Because no, I'll spend 1 to move towards the relic.
Yep.
And I'll spend the other 1 to get in base contact. I will then spend 1 activation dice to interact with the relic.
Yep.
That means I can then take a card from the relic deck. So these are special magical items. And I get the P-card or something.
It's a spell of fate.
Spin of Fate, assign numbers 1 to 6 to the nearest 6 characters. Roll to see who is hit. If a character is disabled by this attack, it is destroyed and the P-card is destroyed.
What? Ouch.
That's quite...
Luckily, you have to spend dice on it, and you're all out of dice for this turn.
Yeah.
For him, at least.
Yeah. Oh, I could have used my writ of justice.
To destroy my pig.
Yeah, the knight has a writ of justice and can immediately destroy a disabled model while you are engaging.
But you haven't done anything with your...
My hammer has activated.
Your hammer has activated.
It killed you.
So my berserker pig can, on a 6+, get back.
Yeah, so now you have these two and the bound.
Yep. So, since you have activated everything, I will do the bound pig first. I have 3 dice. I will spend 1 to focus.
Yep.
Because I need to roll a 4+ to get out my my binds. So let's see. Oh, we just make it. So he cuts through the vines, and you'll spend the last one to move. So move him to there. So the
last two.
yeah, I think we'll do this shield pig. So he has 3 dice. He will spend 1 to move, and he'll move to there. And that's a charge, so it gains a bonus die. And I will, I will use that die to attack you and get an extra die in there. So needing a 4+, we get it, and we get a crit. So that's +2. And then how much damage can we do? Oh no! So we do 6 damage on your cleric.
My cleric has armor of 2.
Oh.
So
he's alright.
damage.
But he has 1 die remaining, and I will do a gore attack. Gore, gore, gore.
Oh.
And the gore is failed. And lastly, we will do the axe pig. So the axe pig has 3 dice. He will use 1 to move. Can that get me into range? I think so. I think that's within
That should be within half
an inch. Yeah.
an inch. So you're charged.
Yeah, that nets me bonus die, and I will do my battle axe. Ooh,
10.
so no crit, because I needed a 5 to crit, but I do +4 damage. 10 damage!
Come on. -3, so that's 7 damage, and the cleric is disabled.
Ooh. So the pigs will now have to gamble. He has pig out. He has 1 die remaining on a 4+. The cleric is out as well. And that will be crucial for the game. Let's see. 4+. Oh!
He jumps on and eats
I
the
eat
cleric.
the cleric. Nom 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 nom.
This is bad. This is so bad. And that means the spirit weapon should disappear as well.
So the knight with the relic alone against a horde of pigmen.
What is fun now is that we assign a number of 1 to 6.
Can damage yourself.
I can damage myself.
Oh, and you can
This
just
is-
destroy one of my models.
It's the 6 nearest. So let's roll for recovery.
Yeah.
First for the pig.
The berserker pig has a recovery of 6+.
I should have used that. The wrist of justice. Yeah, okay.
So let's see. No, we're
Oh,
still
it's-
disabled.
So it's still laying there. Okay,
Yeah.
initiative.
Initiative. Oh. So the pigs get it.
Okay, so which pig will kill off the questing knights?
My leader pig
With the cudgel.
with the cudgel.
Okay.
Right, I think not. I think I will activate my axe pig. So he has 3 dice. He'll use 1 to move. Moving him onto there. So that's a charge. He gains attack bonus die and attacks you with his battle axe. Needing a 5. It's a 5 in total, so it's a success. I do +4 damage. Oh, it's 5.
2, 3, 5.
Oh no. And he will gore you on a 3+. It's a success. And it's 8 damage.
It's 6 plus 2.
Yeah, 8 total.
Oh yeah.
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 Gore.
Yeah. Oh, it's the axe pig. I was. Yeah. No.
Oh, cock. Oh. So he has 3 in armor, so that's nothing.
Yep. So that means it's my turn.
It is, sadly.
So I will use the P code. Let's see. I will assign numbers.
Yep.
I have 4 dice. So I will. Ooh. Could I focus and give myself the number 1? No, assign numbers 1 to 6 to the nearest 6 characters. So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Does it have a range?
No?
No.
So
So
nearest characters.
Yeah,
So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
yeah. So all my picks.
Yep. So let's see which one it is. It is number 3. So the shield pig up there.
Yeah.
He gets plus 7 damage. 10 damage.
So this is this shield pig.
Yeah. So if it takes.
It takes 4, 5. No, it takes 3 damage.
3 damage, so it's not disabled.
So you got a total of 10, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not disabled.
No, so it's not disabled. If it was disabled, it was destroyed. But it still has only 1 health left.
Yes.
So, I will then spend 2 dice to vicious strike your axe pig.
Yep.
And that is not success. I needed 7.
Oh.
I only got a 5. I will then try to use the long sword. Or should I use riposte and get a dodge token? That's hard. Because I can do a... I'll use the longsword.
Yep. On the
On
axe
the
pig again.
axe pig. Oh, it's a crit.
It's a crit.
So it does 6 damage. Plus
10
10 damage on the pig.
Yeah, I have 1 in armor. So he is disabled.
Yay! So, unfortunately, I don't have any more dice. So
Yeah, that could.
can't use Writ of Justice.
No.
So I can take the camera and then Andreas can go to town
Go to town.
with the rest of his guys.
So this guy has been out of the game for so long, so we'll have to do something with him. He'll spend 1 to move. So that's 1 inch and 1 inch and another 2 inches. Then he'll spend 1 more to move. So he can go next to the disabled pig over there. And he will gain a bonus die and use the final die for the hand weapon attack on a 4. It's successful. It is plus 3 damage. So 8 in total.
Minus
No.
8.
Nothing. Okay. So that was him done. Next up we have this shield pig. So he will spend 1 to move. So he'll move to there. And he gains a bonus die, and he will use his magic cudgel with 2 dice. And it's a success, plus 1 damage, 4, so you automatically resist that, since you have 3 in armor. And lastly, we have 1 die remaining, and we'll use that to gore you. It's a success, and it's a crit, so plus 4 damage, plus 8 total. Oh no! He won't go down!
It's kind of surrounded.
Is the relic gone?
The 3 still there.
Yeah,
I
it's
just found the peacock.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Okay, so this shield pig will move. So he'll move to there.
The soldier pigs has a 1-inch range though, so you can.
Yeah, but I will spend one more to go to there, and that nets me a bonus die. So needing a 4+. Oh, double 6s, but so it's successful at least. And then damage. It is a +3 weapon. So 6. Ooh, and it takes 2 damage.
2 damage. So 3 more left.
So last we have my soldier pig. So my soldier pig has range. So he will stand there.
So I can't strike the soldier pig.
Nope. And the
But you haven't charged.
That is true. But I will still use my 2 die for the halberd attack. Come on! Ah, it's a fail. I needed 5 on that die, and it would have been a success. So your guy is alive.
Yeah. Let's see for the recovery phase.
So this berserker pig on a 6. Nope. And this axe pig on a 5+. Actually, it's tough as well. No.
Oh.
So they are still down. So there's hope.
Let's roll for initiative.
Oh, it's so strong. You get it.
I get
Damn it.
initiative. So I get 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep. 3. That was
1, 2, 3. So that's the disabled pig.
Yep.
So it will automatically die.
Yeah, because there's 1 in armor.
Yeah. Because as soon as it takes damage when disabled, it's removed from play. So that was the P card.
Yep.
I will then spend 1 to focus. And I will spend 3 dice on Vicious Strike. Who's the most healthy?
So he's got 1 left. He's got 2 left. He's full. He's full. And yeah.
I'll do it on the shield pig. That's full.
Yep.
So
it's a success on a 10.
Success at least. Yeah.
Yep.
So it does 10 damage.
10 damage. So if I roll a 6, I take 2. And he's disabled.
Yes. So that was all my dice.
Yep.
Then
So we'll see if I can do some damage before.
you have now 3 more.
Yeah.
So the game ends as soon as one side have all been removed from play.
So we'll do my my shield pig, who is damaged. So he will spend 2 dice to do his hand weapon attack. It's a success, plus 3 damage, 8 damage. So you need to roll 5 or 6 to not take any. Oh! So you take 3 damage.
Yep, and that is the questing knight disabled.
Ooh, is he?
Yes.
So that shield pig does not have pig out, but it can try to damage you with a gore attack.
Or basic attack.
Gore attack is easier,
Gore attack is easier. It's
and
on
it
the
does
3+.
more damage.
Yep.
So on a 3+. No!
Ooh!
Okay. So my leader, the one with the magic cudgel, will have to do the honors. So he will focus. And try to take you out with the cudgel. It's a success.
And then he's dead. I can't defend.
You can't use your armor.
I'd guess not.
He would take 4 damage.
Yep. So that is him disabled.
Woo! Victory for the pigs!
So the game was all played using the content from the Relicblade 2-player battle set, the pretty box from the first Kickstarter Sean did. And going forward, hopefully we'll, when this gets painted, we can bring in the Lone Guard faction expansion for the Path of the Advocates and the Bone and Darkness faction expansion sets for the Path of the Adversary. So we'll have an unboxing of both of these sets, and there's a couple of more hero-like characters to bring into the game. And with the second Kickstarter, the Seeker's Handbook was released, which contains a campaign modes to play as well. So we'll do a campaign for this, now that we've gone through how to play the game. And we'll do a short post-battle backdrop breakdown. Yeah. So that was a game of Relicblade.
Victory to the pigs!
So hope you enjoyed that. It's a quick and easy game when you get into it. It takes a while longer while filming, of course. But it's quick and easy when you get into the game. It's just
Takes about 30 minutes
yeah,
for a game.
Yeah, and you don't just need that 2x2 space. So it can be played on most surfaces, on your kitchen counter, on your dinner table, on your coffee table, in front of the telly. It's really neat that way, and it has a very special art style to it.
Yeah, very comical.
Yeah.
And heroic art style.
Yeah.
So it harkens back to like old D&D artwork, stuff like that, and I really like it. And you have gone all in for the game.
Absolutely.
So that means I don't have to paint anything.
Yeah, I have backed both Kickstarters, so I have everything. I have doubles of quite a bit as well. So we'll hope to bring you even more cooler content for Relicblade as well.
Yeah, I think we'll do a campaign.
Absolutely. So as I mentioned, campaign system in the Seeker's Handbook. The original rulebook was about 30 pages. This is a 114-page rulebook, including everything you need for campaigns. The basic scenario we just played is capture the relic, gives you like really good abilities. I think I did some damage with that.
Yeah.
So it's really powerful and really worthwhile to get the relic, and then it's just up to killing your opponents.
Yeah. I played my pigs like they were pigs because my berserker could have just stopped by the relic and picked it up in turn 1.
Yeah.
But I didn't really want to do that. I think the berserker is a berserker, so he just runs forward and tries to kill you.
Yeah. And then there's more scenarios. So there's 6 scenarios in the book. There's a Pack-Yak escort.
Oh, the Pack-Yak is so cute.
Yeah.
That's a cute model.
Absolutely. So it's quite good. It's different environments with different characteristics and brings different stuff into the game. So it's now quite a deep and evolved game compared to the just the basics you just saw.
What also is cool with this game being only 2x2 feet is like you could do very cool boards for it, and you could also if you make like 4 different boards for it, you could make the lines at the end of the 2x2 feet boards mesh into each other, so you suddenly have a 4x4 foot table you can use for your other games as well. So it's a cool way to do that, and I think we'll do some cool boards for this in the future. And if you want to make that happen, you can support us by donating to our Kickstarter, our Patreon. And you'll find the link in the description below on how to do that. That also gives us the amazing opportunity to have a YouTube studio, so there will be less noise and better lighting, and we can film more videos for you basically. So do check that out.
And as always, please comment, like, share, and subscribe.
And support your hobby.